Imagine two marketplaces. One has a company, security check, and rules. That's example of a centralized exchange, or also known as CX. Then the second one, anyone can walk in freely and trade, and there's no middleman. That's example of a decentralized exchange, or DEX. All of these two exchanges allow you to trade cryptocurrencies, but they work completely different. So a cryptocurrency exchange is a platform, like a marketplace, that allow people to buy, sell cryptocurrency and also swap cryptocurrencies. It acts like a bridge between sellers and buyers, often converting fiat currencies to cryptocurrencies and also crypto to cryptocurrencies. There are two major types, which are the centralized as well as decentralized exchange. Example of a centralized cryptocurrency exchange is Binance, right here as you are seeing in the screen. You might be familiar with Binance already. And the example of decentralized exchanges are Uniswap as well as Radium. There are a lot of other decentralized exchanges as well, but the most popular one right now is Uniswap and Radium for cryptocurrency trading in the Solana blockchain. So we are going to dig deeper into how to use these cryptocurrency exchanges right in this course. So what are the pros of a centralized exchange? Like in the case of Binance right here, it is easy to use, it has fast transaction, customer supports are available, and it often supports fiat currency deposit, via bank transfer, P2P trading, and so on. But what are the cons of this centralized exchange? They require KYC, ID verification, and you don't control your private keys. Remember in the previous course when we discussed about private keys, public keys. In the case of centralized exchanges, they control your private key for you, so you don't have control over your private keys. And centralized exchange can be hacked at any time. It can freeze your funds and so on. So the rules of a centralized exchange is that it is not your keys and it is not your coins. So your coins, your keys is in the custody of the exchange. The only thing you have to do is that you must trust the exchange to hold your cryptocurrency safely, just like you trust the bank to hold your money. And the centralized exchange, which are runs by code, not by a company, it is run by a computer program. Example is the Uniswap. I showed you the Radium. There are a lot in which we are going to explore during this course. The pros of these decentralized exchanges is that there's no KYC, so it's full privacy. You stay in control of your wallets, and it is open 24/7 for trading, and it is globally available. It also have access to early token launch. Like if you want to trade token immediately it is launched, you can go ahead and use decentralized exchange. And the cons of the decentralized exchange is that it is slightly harder to use for newbies. There's no support team if you have any issue. Sometimes the trades are slow because of the blockchain confirmation time, and it also has a higher trading fee based on how congested the blockchain is at a specific time. And it is also prone to scam if you are not careful, or rug pull. We are going to explain that later in this course. So what are the CX and DX comparison? When it comes to custody of funds, on centralized exchange, the exchange controls your key. On the centralized exchange, you control your keys. When it comes to KYC requirements, centralized exchange required KYC, while decentralized exchange do not require KYC. User interface, centralized is beginners friendly, while decentralized exchange require more knowledge to use it. Then when it comes to fiat support, centralized exchange support fiat currency deposits, and decentralized exchange doesn't support fiat currency deposit or swapping. When it comes to the risk of hack, in centralized exchange the risk is medium, while decentralized exchange the risk is low because it is only run via code, and the risk is only in a scenario when there's an error on the code. The analogy right here is that CX, known as Decentralized Exchange, is like a bank or stock app. Example like the Robinhood Bank and so on. And DEX is like a street market where anyone can walk in, buy something, or peer-to-peer trading. So CX is convenience and structure, while DEX is open and free.